ब्रह्म विद्या योग विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्व वेदान्ताः योगाः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्। ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या योग विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां कृपा अनुग्रहेण उपनिषद योग दर्शन शास्त्र साधन ज्ञान द्वारा आत्मानुभूति द्वारा कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक संस्कृतेः विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम अस्मिन् कर्मणि निष्ठितानां दिग्विजयार्थं श्री महर्षि पतंजलि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यासभाष्य समेत अध्ययनस्य प्रयत्नं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ योग दर्शन आचार्याणां स्मरणं प्रार्थना। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। 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 ओम पतंजलि महर्षि नमः। 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 व्यास 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 महर्षये नमः। ओम अथ श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रम द्वितीय पादः साधना पादः सूत्राणि। ओम दवस्वाध्यायेश्वर प्रणिधानानि क्रिया योगः समाधि भावनार्थ क्लेशतनुकरणार्थश्च अविद्या अस्मिता राग द्वेष अभिनिवेशाः पंचक्लेशाः अविद्या क्षेत्रमुत्तरेषां प्रसुप्ततनुविच्छिन्न उदाहरणाम् अनित्य असुख दुःख अनित्य अशुचि दुःख अनात्मसो नित्य शुचि सुख आत्मख्यातिरविद्या दृग्दर्शनशक्त्योः एकात्मता इव अस्मिता सुखानुशयी रागः दुःखानुशयी द्वेषः स्वरसवाही विदुषोऽपि तथा रूढोऽभिनिवेशः ते प्रतिप्रसवहेयाः सूक्ष्माः ध्यानहेयाः तद्वृत्तयः क्लेशमूलः कर्माशयः दृष्टादृष्टजन्म वेदनीयः सति मूले तद्विपाको जात्यायुर्भोगाः ते ह्लादपरितापफलाः पुण्यापुण्यहेतुत्वात् परिणाम ताप संस्कार दुःखैः गुणवृत्तिविरोधाच्च दुःखमेव सर्वं विवेकिनः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Friends, this 15th sutra of second sadhana pada being content wise very important. We have taken 6-7 days for us to study. We have come to the last portion. The whole thought is what? For a properly discriminating thinking person who doesn't aim at the immediate pleasures but who wants to have the lasting, everlasting good. To him, in every of the Vishaya Bhoga in the present in the world is only the dukkha only. फॉर एन ऑर्डिनरी पर्सन, अरे बाद में होएगा दुख, अब क्यों परेशान ले रहे हो, अब तो एंजॉय करो. दिस इज हाउ द ऑर्डिनरी ह्यूमन बीइंग थिंक्स. नॉन योगी, नॉन साधका, absolute samsari, non spiritual. But yogi sadhaka, spiritual person's thinking is keeping the consequence or long lasting or long results in mind. So this viveki saw used his viveka in every of the indulgence with the world in the world. Some are giving parinama dukkha, some are giving tapa dukkha, some are giving samskara dukkha, and all other put together गुण वृत्ति अविशेष अविरोध, गुणों को बढ़ावा दे रहे, वृत्तियों को बढ़ावा दे रहे. तो ये सब मिला के यही तो दुख का हम झेल रहे हैं अभी तक. इसके परे जाना है. So therefore, even the Brahma Loka Sukha also is Dukkha only. Indra Loka Sukha also Dukkha only. For a Vivek. You know? This is what in Vairagya we call कि देहादि ब्रह्म पर्यंते अनित्य भोग वस्तुनि तद वैरागम जिहासा. Okay, that jihasa towards all bhoga from here up to Brahma Loka are called is called Vairagya. वो कैसे करते हैं, दैट्स व्हाट इज सेड हियर, बाय डूइंग विवेका. थ्रू विवेका यू डिस्कवर दैट इन द लॉन्ग रन दे आर गोइंग टू गिव दुख, देयरफॉर आई डोंट वांट इट. इसलिए अभी भी मैं इसमें दुख को देख रहा हूँ, देयरफॉर आई एम नॉट वांटिंग इट. दैट्स अ विवेक इज वे ऑफ लिविंग. We have seen all of that exhaustively. Then the last two lines are there, two topics. One topic that also we discussed with the example of this medical thing, how beautiful it was, how the Ayurveda works, keeping four things in mind. The Chikitsa Shastram. One is Rogaha, second is Roga Karanam, third is Arogyam, fourth is Upaya or Upashamana. Na? Four words are used, no? Rogaha, Roga Hetu, Arogyam, Bhaishajyam. The word used here is medication, Upaya. So too, we have in our life also four things. So just like the Arogya Shastram or Chikitsa Shastram deals with four things, so too the Yoga Shastra aimed at giving moksha also a similar kind of four things. So there, Roga Hetu, Arogyam, Vaishajyam. So Roga is samsara. Roga Hetu is Pradhana Purusha Samyoga. Arogyam is total viyoga of both of them. Hetu is Samyak Darshanam. That's what said, no? Tatra four things. Tadyatha samsaraha samsarahetuhu mokshaha mokshopayah. Say it three times. Samsaraha samsarahetuhu mokshaha mokshopayah. Samsaraha samsarahetuhu mokshaha mokshopayah. Samsaraha samsarahetuhu mokshaha mokshopayah. If these four are clearly understood and we do the things required, then there will be no problem at all. One by one explain what is samsara. Very big discussion it is. We have started it. It can be explained for hours together, but the minimum thing required we have studied. What is samsara is dukkha bahulaha. For a long time, variety of dukkha's coming to us is called samsara. In between two dukkha's, a little sukha, sometime it may come. No, this is what is our experience only. एंड फॉर दिस विवेक ही तो सुख में भी दुख है, फॉर वो भी दुखी है. Just now we discussed. And in our own interest to come out of this samsara, we have to accept it as dukkha. Just like why don't we get up in the morning? Well, it appears to be dukkha. Why don't we exercise? Because it appears to be dukkha. We are the ones who are attached to the body and all. So we don't give dukkha to the body. We don't come to the class. Why? Sitting is 2 hours dukkha. Listening is dukkha. ये सारे जो दुख है, दुख है ही, जरूर दुख है, बट बाद में सुख देने वाला है. This is not my topic of taking these examples. Thing is, when you take something as dukkha, you will not go for it. Therefore, when you take samsara as dukkham, you will not go for it. Therefore, even in 100 में 95 dukkha, 5 sukha. Because of the 5 sukha, in the 95 dukkha, this stupid, ignorant samsari enters. Who is he? None other than us only. It should be the other way around. Even though 95 sukha may appear, which is not the case. 5 भी दुख दिखाई दी, हमको कहना है कि 100% दुख है. Then only we can come out of it in our own interest. क्योंकि मोह क्या है मन में, दुख में सुख को, सुख में दुख को देखना. Actually, the world is dukkhamay only, but because we saw sukha, we are running. Now we have to do the antidote of it. Instead of saying there's sukha, we have to say dukkha. Then we don't go for it. These are all very subtle tricks of the mind. We have to counter with the opposite tricks. So what we are discussing is definition of samsara. Dukkha bahula samsara. What is the topic here? Chikitsa Shastram talks 4 things. Roga, Roga Karana, Arogyam, Bhaishajyam. Chikitsa Shastram. Yoga Shastram also talking same type of 4 things. Samsara, Samsara Karanam, Mokshaha, Moksha Hetu. 3 बार repeat करवाया ना. This is what Yoga Shastra or anyway Shastras are talking about these 4. Among them, first one, Samsara, Dukkha Bahulaha. इसलिए उसको जंगल से, संसार को समुद्र से कंपेयर करते रहते हैं. इफ यू हैव डन लॉट ऑफ पुण्य इन अर्लियर लाइफ्स, तो इस लाइफ में थोड़ा सुख मिलता होगा हमको एट पर्टिकुलर एज. अदरवाइज तो एवरीथिंग दुखम दुखम ओनली. देखो, इफ दिस हैपेंस इन आवर हार्ट नो एट द एज ऑफ 60-65 कि यार कहाँ क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं, हर एक चीज दुखी दुख दे रहा है, आई डोंट वांट दिस दुख, आई वांट द परमानेंट ब्लिस। अगर ऐसा कोई क्लिक होता है ना, तो यू इमेजिन दैट यू आर द luckiest person. Because that only makes us reject the world with vairagya, and then we go for अन्वेषण of the sukha. कहाँ मिलेगा मेरे को परमानेंट सुखा? भैया, it's only in atma vastu. How to experience that? By doing vritti nirodha. For that what you do? Samadhi abhyas. For that what you have to do? You be qualified. Well, how what's the qualification? अभ्यास वैराग्य इत्यादि करने के लिए तुमको वो एकाग्र भूमिका में आना चाहिए। उसके लिए क्या करूँ मैं? डू द क्रिया योग, तप स्वाध्याय ईश्वर प्रणिधान। The clarity comes. तब स्वादेश प्रणिधान क्रिया योग से मिला हुआ थोड़ा अंतःकरण शुद्धि से करने वाला अभ्यास वैराग्य के द्वारा होने वाला संप्रज्ञात असंप्रज्ञात समाज से होने वाला वृत्ति निरोध के द्वारा आत्म आत्म प्राप्ति हो जाती है। इन दैट देयर इज द इन्फिनिट ब्लिस, देयर इज नो दुख ट्रेस आल्सो देयर। दुःखम दुःखम, ऑल इज दुःखम, दुःखमयम। इसमें कभी कभी करना पड़ता है। अगर वर्ड्स और दुख और एवरीथिंग इज ब्रह्मन, ब्रह्मन इज ब्लिसफुल, नो। अरे वो तो उपनिषद क्लास में था, क्षेम इति वाचि योग क्षेम। इन दैट सम बुद्धिस्टिक फिलॉसफी समवेयर एवरीथिंग दुख दुख देसे। हमको लगता है बोरे ऐसे इतने रोने वाले क्यों हो रहे हैं, कभी कभी हंस भी ले लो। बट सम टाइम इज लाइफ टू कम आउट ऑफ द प्लेजर मॉन्गरिंग और द स्लेवरी टू द विषय भोग, वी हैव टू से इट इज दुख दुख, देन ओनली वी कम आउट ऑफ इट। दैट्स व्हाई इन द संसार में भी पति पत्नी को 6-7 साल अच्छे रहते हैं, उसके बाद बच्चे हो गए, फिर इतना बैलेंस करना होता है, दुखी दुखी हो जाते हैं। दे आर द लकी वंस, बिकॉज द नेक्स्ट लाइफ दे डोंट एंटर इनटू द डायरेक्ट, दे कम टू अवर क्लास एंड रियलाइज द सेल्फ। सो दुःख बहुलः संसारः। ओके, नाउ व्हाट इज द हेतु? संसार हेतु, हेतु इज व्हाट? प्रधान पुरुषयोः संयोगः हेतु। So the karana for this dukkha bahula samsara is pradhana purusha samyoga. And the relation is what? As long as hetu remains, the cause, the effect continues to stay. Therefore, pradhana purusha ekata jab tak hai samyoga, tab tak the dukkha जो effect, which is the कार्य कहते हैं उसको, वो चलता ही रहेगा. This you have to keep in mind. हे हेतु तत्र दुःख बहुल संसारः, सेकंड इज प्रधान पुरुष संयोग हे हेतुः. देन हाउ टू गेट रिड ऑफ द संसार? थर्ड लाइन, संयोगस्य आत्यंतिकी निवृत्ति हानम. Samsara will be removed when the total nivritti happens about the samyoga of the pradhana and purusha. So samyogasya means pradhana purushasya samyogasya, atyantiki means extreme and final and complete, nivritti, separation, that is a hanam. That is the way the hetu goes away. When the hetu goes away, its effect, the karya called as samsara goes away, which is dukkha bahulam. So dukkha bahula is samsara. Dukkha bahula samsara as a cause, hetu. The hetu is pradhana purusha samyoga. Therefore, to remove the bahulata of the dukkha called as samsara, we have to remove the cause called as the pradhana purusha samyoga. Therefore, the hetu for removal of samsara becomes pradhana purusha samyoga का जो है ना आत्यंतिक वियोगा. संयोगस्य आत्यंतिकी निवृत्ति ही हानम. So 3 are over. Now in the medicine, Roga Karanam, Arogyam, and the fourth was Bheshajam, medicine, Bhaishajam. Now what is the medicine here? Finally, पता तो चल गया कि प्रधान पुरुष को अलग करो तो वो कारण था, इसलिए संसार चला जाएगा. बट प्रधान पुरुष कैसा जाएगा? What is that? हे हेतु. The fourth one is what? कि हान उपायः सम्यक् दर्शनम. The only upaya for separating the pradhana purusha ekata, which was becoming a cause for the samsara. Samsara karana is pradhana purusha samyoga. Therefore, pradhana purusha viyoga will be the removal of the samyoga, which will remove the samsara dukkha there. And how do you do the viyoga of the pradhana purusha yoga? The upaya कहते हैं इसको, the fourth one. The bhaishajam कहते हैं वहाँ. Here it is called as the upayam, that is samyak darshanam. Now, in a Mazedar, humorous way to say, सम्यक दर्शनम मीन्स तेरा थोड़ा नजर ठीक करा ले, नजरिया ठीक करो तो दुनिया बदल जाएगी. Like Arjuna is given today in our Gita class for the children, youth, Divya Chakshu, to see the Vishwarupa. Divyam dadami te chakshu pashyame yoga vaishwaram. So, this is Samyak Darshanam. We have all Darshanam, but the Darshan is not followed by following the Shastra or the Guru. It is our own Spasanas are the ones which are making us see the world as Bhoga Vastu. That is what's the wrong thing. तो हमारे दर्शन ही गलत है, फिलॉसफी गलत है, पूरा जिसको लेकर हम अभी जी रहे हैं, तो फिर उसको सम्यक दर्शनम बना दो. सो फॉलो द शास्त्रास, विजुअलाइज एंड लिव लाइफ अकॉर्डिंगली, यू विल गेट आउट ऑफ इट. सम्यक दर्शनम इज हियर yoga darshanam totally and vedanta darshanam. Through those sadhanas only we can separate pradhana purusha ekata. Then only that was the cause for samsara, cause and gone away. The effect of samsara, which is dukkha bahula, that also goes away. Otherwise, dukkha bahulta add hota hi rahega हजारों लाखों जन्म में भी. Samyak darshanam. Therefore, the yoga and Vedanta are Samyak darshanas. Of those yoga and Vedanta Samyak darshanas, we have to have Samyak darshana. That means thoroughly studying, thoroughly practicing, and getting rid of the samyoga between Pradhana and Purusha. Thus, there is no hetu for dukkha bahula samsara. इसलिए आपको हम योग पढ़ा रहे हैं. बिकॉज आगे में धीरे धीरे सब अब तक सिद्धांत चल रहा था, तो धीरे धीरे यमनिम आसन ऑल साधना विल कम. तो इज प्रिपेयरिंग आवर माइंड हियर. हो गया. नाउ कम्स अनदर दीज 4 टॉपिक्स. संसारः, हेतुः, then मोक्षः, मोक्ष हेतुः. These 4 will be discussed in the subsequent 7-8 sutras. Very, very essential topic. We'll be studying it. Now, toward the end, one important thing is said, wherein yoga and Vedanta come together. Very interesting thought. What he says is, ये भाष्यकार की बातें हैं कि Tatra, in this whole entire gamut of spirituality, yoga, Vedanta, or any Adhyatmikata, Tatra Hatuhu. Hatu means the one who is doing the removal of the dukkha and samsara by removing the hetu, by having the samyak darshanam. Hatuhu sarupam upadeyam va heyam va na bhavitum arhati. The one who is there seated as sadhaka, his swarupa can never be heyam, given up, और उपादेयम और एक्सेप्टेड. मीन्स मुझे कुछ नहीं होगा जब मैं ये सब योग दर्शन साधना कर रहा हूं. मैं रूप, मैं नामक सेल्फ को हाथ हूं. बिकॉज व्हेन यू आर टॉकिंग दिस वे, संसार है, संसार का कारण है, तो संसार को निकाल देना चाहिए, फर्दर कारण रिमूव करना चाहिए. जब डिस्कशन हो रहा है, ए क्वेश्चन शुड कम, व्हाट अबाउट द वन हु इज डूइंग ऑल दैट. उसका क्या हालत हो, रहेगा कि नहीं रहेगा? व्हाट अबाउट हिज पोजीशन, है ना? प्रधान पुरुष संयोग को दूर तो कर रहा है वो, पर वो करने वाले का क्या हाल है? इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट डिस्कशन, वेरी सटल इट इज. दैट्स व्हाई व्यास भगवान ब्रॉट इट एट अ राइट प्लेस ऑफ डिस्कशन. So here answer given is one, कि हातुः स्वरूपम उपादेयम वा हेयम वा न भवितुम् अर्हति. Means I as a sadhaka cannot give up my swarupa, cannot take up. Why? Because hane, if you say the self also along with prakriti purusha sambandha is dropped, hane tasya uchcheda vada prasanga, ha, then the atman is eternal, the self is eternal, therefore moksha is eternal, that goes away, uchcheda vada ho jayega atma ka. So Atma is endful, that will be said. Moksha will not be the eternal. If we accept, something happens to this, the person who is doing this sadhana, that he himself in his swarupa goes away. Hatu swarupa upadeyamba yamba na bhaviduvarati. Hane tase uchchedavada prasangaha. Upadaneja. And do you say that the self can be gained? No, no, you can't do that also. Because hetuvada. What is the hetuvada here? Anything which is gained in efforts, in time, again goes one day. Then once it goes away, then how come there is a permanence in that moksha? Therefore, मैं जो हूँ मेरे स्वरूप को लेकर मैं न जाता हूँ छूटकर, न पकड़ में आता हूँ. Because I am the heart of everything, self of everything. This is the last line. Then, Ubhaya Pratyakhyane cha. When both of them are rejected, that the self can never be denied, self can be never gained, shashvatavadaha, then what comes is the self is permanent. And this permanency of the self is called as iti etat samyak darshanam. This understanding and trying to reach to this level is called the samyak darshanam, and the samyak darshanam giving its job of the yoga darshanam and Vedanta darshanam. It is like in Mandukya Upanishad we studied, no? Like Bhagavan Gaudapadaji, how he established the Ajatavada, non-creation. And what were the Kanadas were telling, what were the Sankyans were telling. And then the Kanadas were telling that from the Shunya, the creation will come. Has come. It was nothing before. From nothing, the creation. How did our Sankyans denied their Siddhanta? By saying, Arabai, from Shunya, how can something come? Then they said there was something there, from that the creation came. Then that is denied by the Kanada people. Are already hath purifies. How do you call it as creation at all? By this, what has happened? By this argument of one saying that Shun is a creation, other fellow denied it. And this fellow says, from something creation came, that fellow did. How can something can come when it is already there? By these two, फायदा किसको हुआ? For Yoga Darshana, for our Gaudapada Acharya. He says, therefore, दोनों के हिसाब से क्या है? Creation is not at all there. Then what is there? Only the appearance. Ajatavada he established. So here also the same thing. Self is aheyam, self is anupadeyam. Neither you can drop the self, because if you drop, the perishability comes. Anupadeyam, because if you do the upadeyam, means it was not earlier, through some karma it came. Again here also the perishability comes. Therefore it can't be dropped, it can't be taken up. Then what it is Shashvata. Therefore the self is Shashvata, is the correct understanding. The correct understanding in Vedanta is called as, in a spiritual parlance, is called Samyak Darshanam. See here, Yoga and Vedanta coming together. वेदांत प्रधान पुरुष को अलग करने से योगी लोग प्रधान पुरुष अलग रहेंगे, इटर्नली रहेंगे कहते हैं. वेदांति कहते हैं प्रधान विल नो मोर बी देयर, प्रकृति ओनली पुरुषा इन हिज इनफाइनाइट नेचर विल बी देयर. Okay, now each of these 4 topics, samsara, samsara hetu, moksha, moksha hetu, they are beautifully discussed in the subsequent sutras from number 17 onwards, 16 onwards. Today we'll do the chanting of that first sutra, then we will see the discussion. Don't miss the classes from tomorrow. Very good it will be. Heyam dukkham anagatam, heyam dukkham anagatam, heyam dukkham anagatam, heyam dukkham anagatam. Okay, which dukkha we have to get rid of? है ना, संसार को दूर करना है ना. अब संसार is दुख only, है ना, दुख बहुड़ा ही संसार we said. So getting rid of samsara is getting rid of dukkha. So which dukkha we have to give up? What is the meaning of our process to give up that dukkha? Will be so cutely explained. Very wonderful sutras these are all. Don't miss it. Let us see them tomorrow, not today. Thank you. Om Shanti